I'm ready, mommy.
Ready in 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Where my mom's at? Where my mom's wearing thongs, hitting bongs at? Raising kids, cleaning shits, need a long nap. Where my mom's at?
Where My Mom's At podcast with Christina P.
All right, homies. Homie, don't you know me's? Guess what I'm doing? I'm doing stand-up comedy, bitch. In Cleveland, Ohio at Hilarities, August 12th and 13th. And then Minneapolis Tits, August 26th and 27th at Acme Comedy Club. And then one night only, Brooklyn at the Bell House. I'm sorry, I know I keep touching this, and I'm sorry. It's just, okay. Nashville, Tennessee, October 6th and 7th. And 8th, I think. And then back to Jew Dork Titties at Caroline's. I added some other dates as well. And then Fart Lauderdale in December. Christina P. Online.com for tickets. Wow. Last time my friend Jenny was here, and that was a blast. She is in a car with all her kids, 4 of her 5 kids, and they're driving around, and I'm wishing them well because that sounds fucking horrible. Also, have you guys seen my new lipstick brand? I developed a lipstick because I love red lipstick and I just could never find the perfect brand. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to find it. I'm going to make it. So I made it with this really famous atelier company. They're Italian. And I took months and months to develop it. The right formula, the right feel, the right color. Christina P's Perfect Red Lipstick. Find it on my website, ChristinaPonline.com. Also YMH Studios. There's a link there as well. Buy it online. Try it out. It's the fucking best. Because everyone's like, what shade of red are you wearing? And I'm always like, it's always a different brand. So this is it. Buy this. And you'll wear what I'm wearing. This is what I wear. Yeah, there you go. I love a red lip. I feel like, that's what those fucking French broads know, that when you put on a red lip, it makes you look special. That's what they do. They, oh shit, I'm about to get faded. Here we go. Man, these make me angry.
Diet Cokes make you angry?
Don't they make you angry?
No.
I feel like,
they got some bite, you know?
I feel like these are Zima, Zima used to make me get mean too. There's some in that like phenylalanol.
Oh, phenylalanine?
Mm-hmm.
I remember my dad.
Makes you crazy.
He saw it, he's just like, it gives you cancer.
It gives you cancer.
You like cancer, you drink the phenylalanine.
You know, this is once in a lifetime. I don't drink these very often, but today I feel like it. Well, they were taking Fenfen in the 90s, and that made you lose a lot of weight, and that gave people cancer, I think, too, right? Fenfen. Okay. Anyway. Cancer. Oh, cancer. I was watching TikToks the other day, and I got to this one about ska music, which I love ska music. And I remember someone telling me, like, oh, ska is lame. Is that true? Is ska music lame?
I feel like it's high school music, you know, because I was into some ska bands in high school.
Well, which ones were you into? Because I'm talking the real, like
anyone on like drive-through records, like there was Real Big Fish. There was, RX Bandits back when they were ska, but they're not anymore. They're kind of genreless. Who else? There was fucking.
Yeah, I'm talking about real, like
Real Big Fish was
the
ska?
80s. No, I'm talking like the first wave of like the specials.
Chad?
1, 2,
Music Chad?
da, 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 da.
I think I caught the second wave of ska.
Oh yeah, those are dorks. Like those guys,
they
like the
were
Boss
all dorks.
Tones, and I don't like that.
Also in like the 90s, 80s?
What, the beginning of it?
Like the type of ska that
The
you
Mighty
listen
Boss
to.
Tones, like
Oh,
that
that
kind of
was
stuff.
probably-
Mighty
That's not.
Boss
I'm
Tones.
talking like the 80s. I'm
Homie, that's
talking
like
about the
mainstream
specials.
ska, you
Yeah,
know?
no,
It's
I
like-
like that. Like Rude Boys. I like all that stuff.
Sublime?
Rude Boys? No. Don't you fucking say that, band. Sublime. Is that summertime and the living's easy?
Hell yeah, dude.
Well, no, rocking on the wheel. They changed the words to that, or they changed the licensing on it. So now it's called something else. Looked it up.
Oh yeah, Sublime with
Summertime, the
You mean-
living's easy.
you mean like the
the
new
name
guy-
of the song is changed.
Oh.
It's like called. They had to rename it, I bet, for licensing or something. Because I remember singing in a car, and I'm like, the song used to be called.
Oh, Doing Time? Mm-hmm. That's what they changed it to?
Yeah, now it's called Doing Time. And I'm like, I thought it used to be Summertime. But
When I was in high school, I painted that sun with a mushroom on it.
of course you did. That's like your introduction to cool spiritual stuff, where you're like, I'm weird. I like stuff. I think I like weird. I think I'm going to be a weird person.
Yeah, you're like, I think I like black light stuff.
Yeah,
dude.
I was so into black light stuff too. I would have done that 100%. I was big into that, into like anything that the dead Kennedys, like their artwork, I really loved because it was actually done by some cool hippie artist.
Remember when when you were a kid and like the activity like that you did with your friend was like, oh, let's actively listen to this album.
I know. That's what Jenny and I would do. Like, let's just go sit in the room and listen to The Cure. And then we would listen to Staring at the Sea, which had the song Killing an Arab, or Staring at the Sea, Standing on a Beach. Anyway, the song Killing an Arab was on there, and I remember it had a warning sticker because it said Killing an Arab, but it wasn't really about killing an Arab. It was about the book The Stranger by Camus, whatever.
Oh, yeah. I remember my
cool.
first Parental Advisory.
Yeah.
Slim Shady LP.
Ooh.
Yep. And I got used to those. And then when I heard the non-radio edit version, I was just like, boy, these guys say fuck weird.
I got the Adam Sandler CD taken away from me when I was 9 years old because I said to my grandma, "It sucks royal dick." At 9 years old.
Pretty funny. Dude, my kids say that now. With 6 and 3.
They say it sucks royal dick?
Not royal dick, but they'd be like, that sucks dick. And I'd be like, I think sucks. You can stop at sucks. It sucks dicks, but they don't understand that, what a suck a dick is.
How do you teach that out of them?
You don't. Like, look, they're the children of two comedians. They've heard everything inappropriate already. Like, it's not going to happen. But I do just give them like, hey, don't say that shit in public, you know? Just don't say it at school.
And do they listen to that?
Mm-hmm. My kids do not do anything at school bad. Because I'm friends with Ellis's kindergarten teacher, so she'll tell me. She'll be like, we're not friends, but, we talk.
Yeah.
She's like, he's an angel at school. I'm like, cool, because he's a monster at home. And I think that's the sign. That's how you know you're doing it right. Because the kids are fucked up at home, and then when they go to school, they hold it together so that when they come home, they fall apart. And it's supposed to be a safe place for them to fall apart. I don't fucking know. That's what they say. They, them, they. Zimzers. That is wild, dude. Dad forwarded me an email today from a real person out in the real world, and they had their pronouns in the greeting.
Yeah,
and I
dude.
was very jarred.
It's kind of like a corporate thing. Like, I feel like if you work for a corporate company, like, I mean, I have siblings that work for corporate companies, and they're like, it's mandatory for us to put that in our signature.
That's so funny to me.
Oh my God.
That is so funny.
Christina, we should fucking do that.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was actually, when I wrote you back, I was like, dude, this guy's pronouns are in his fucking email. I was going to be like, new rule, mandatory, all YMH employees have to pick their pronouns. But we're assholes, and it's all going to be like, ers, pers, cause, Dracula. And
Why is that wrong?
Because then you're going to send an email to somebody at like Sirius, and it's like, my pronouns are fuck your asshole and suck my butt. And internally, that's fine.
Oh, yeah. You know what?
But
I
externally,
didn't even think of that.
yeah, because it trickles out. Because right now, I do I have the signature on my personal email that's like, from your mom's house. Everything I send is from your mom's house.
Right.
So for years, like a decade. But then once I started emailing like my children's teachers and stuff, and they're like, sent from your mom's house, that's hilarious. I'm like, oh no, I better start a whole new account with none of these things.
Right? Yeah, there's I remember like you would do little things that would make you laugh, like when you were younger, and then like you get older and you're like, oh shit, that's still set to that? Like, I remember my Facebook. They used to give you a limit on like if you could change your name or not.
Yeah.
And it took me forever to figure out a spelling of the nickname that I wanted. For them to,
right.
So I like on Facebook, my name was Naughty Nadavi Iskowitz.
No.
And I didn't even think about it. And then like I went out into the real world after college.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're starting like a Facebook group so that we could all stay like a writing class or something. And everyone was like, yeah, we added everyone. Nadav, we couldn't find you. I was like, oh. Oh, it's because you didn't search for the right thing. Like, what is it? And I had to say naughty Nadavi out loud. And then I'd be like, but misspelled, ending in IE instead of Y, because that was the only way I could get Facebook to accept it 5 years before.
Idiot. So embarrassing.
Yeah. It's back to normal now.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Dude, I had the dumbest Yahoo account.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Like, I think I was going, oh yeah, I remember this. So, it was the first time I had my first email account. And like, you know what? I didn't want to put my real name in there.
Right.
So I think I put my name as Shellac Harnsburn.
What?
That was my name in the thing. So whenever you got an email from me, it was Shellac Harnsburn. And then the email itself was so dumb. It was Luscious Booty at Yahoo. Because I think Luscious Jackson was really popular. And like, I'm not horned up. I don't even know why I chose that. And I remember my stepdad being like, okay, I have to send you this email. And he's like, should I send it to Luscious Booty? And I was like, ew, you know that about me? Ugh, God.
I had some pretty horrible emails, too.
Mine was Hot Pants.
Hot Pants?
And the name was Steve Smith.
See? Why were we? I love how we're trying to conceal our identities in the beginning. Like they know everything about you now. Like what you masturbate to, what you bought yesterday, what you searched for. It doesn't matter.
Mine was MILFman127 at hotmail.com.
Yeah. Hotmail.
Yeah, really dating.
Hotmail. Which one's lamer, Hotmail or Yahoo? God.
My brother got a fucking killer one that he forgot the password to.
Yeah, I forgot all
He
that.
got Yahoo at Gmail at hotmail.com.
Oh, that's good.
That's really good.
That's so smart. Don't you wish you could go back in time and buy up all the URLs like when you knew?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still sitting on papayahotsauce.com just trying to find a buyer for it. I've been sitting on it for like 15 years.
Papaya hot sauce. I remember when, remember Johnny Pemberton was like, oh, reggae.com. I bought it for like $10,000 or something. That's so funny.
Well, yeah, sometimes like
That
you
is
see
so
domains and
funny.
you're just like, man, that's a killer fucking domain. They have clothing.com.
Yeah. We should have just done all that.
Well, we still own judorktitties.com. So.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
God.
we could, it's like we still got good real estate, Christina. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Judork titties and like Fart Mistress too. Don't we have
I
Fart
think we
Mistress?
still have that too, yeah.
Yeah, there's a few dumb ones I bought over the years, but it's all so fun. What a fun. But now the Metaverse is next. Like, do we have to buy real estate in the Metaverse to stay ahead?
Yeah.
So what do we have to buy, like a fake building, or what are we buying?
I think you buy like a digital plot of land, and then you could just like put signs and stuff on it. So it'd be funny if we just started buying plots of land in the Metaverse and just put dilapidated buildings on it.
Build like homeless shelters and be like, here you go, asshole. You just fucked up your neighborhood.
Make it undesirable.
Yeah.
Just fucking up the Metaverse.
You thought you gentrified this shit? You wrong, sucker.
Yeah, we just have like
Welcome to Detroit.
streetwalkers just like shoulder to shoulder on one of the plots.
Oh, this doesn't look good on camera, does it?
I think it's all right.
I got my dog socks on today.
Ooh, what dog socks?
Bitsy. It's my Brussels Griffon. Brussels. But
Sock game on point.
always, homie. I love Ela Klein. She does Teddy Fresh. That's my friend Ela. She sends me all the Teddy Fresh socks, and I wear those too. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So yesterday I went to the fucking DMV to register a car we have in Texas, and it took 3 hours. I waited for 3 hours before they helped me, and I wouldn't have been mad, but they were super nice. The workers are all nice, and they were very, very helpful. But it did take forever. And I tried not to be on my phone the entire time, just to remember what it was like to be a human, you know, where you're like, remember back in the day when you just wait somewhere and just look at people? And it was pretty cool. Like I met a mommy there. So shout out to Katie. Hello. I talked to her for a while. And then I met another guy across from me he's Indian, but he's going to marry a white girl. He's really into her.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I found out his life story. He's a stock trader. He thinks we're already in the recession, not that we're gonna be. And he also ordered Chipotle to the DMV, which I thought was amazing because he's like, I'm starving. It was so rad.
You could do that?
You can do, if they make you fucking wait for 3 hours, you should be able to order fucking Postmates or whatever.
What a fucking move.
What a G, right? That's why I started talking to him. I'm like, that's what's up, homie. I mad respect. And he ate his Chipotle bowl like right there. I was like, yeah, dude. Because like I brought a sandwich because I suspected it was going to be a long day. Because I was like, I don't want my food smells to bother other people. But this fool straight up went Chipotle, which might be the smelliest food. Mexicans is smelly, very smelly.
Yep.
So I was like, that is a bold proposition, son, to eat your Chipotle bowl in front of everybody at the DMV. But he did. He was a nice kid.
That's crazy. I remember it's still a highlight in my mind, that time that I figured out that InNOut was across from a DMV next to me.
Oh, wow.
And I planned out like a lunch. I was just like, ooh, I'm going to get my number.
Oh.
I'm going to go get some French fries across the street and then come back just in time. And it worked out just like that. I still fondly remember that.
That's a good day.
It's a fond memory.
Do you remember which DMV in LA?
Mm-hmm. The one in Hollywood, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
right across from InNOut.
Which, I know exactly which one you're talking about. I did my driver's test at the Van on Sherman Way in Van Nuys.
Oh, yeah. Is that
That's a good one.
Because everyone had, when you went to high school, you're like, oh, go to this DMV. They have an easy test. Ours was Glendale.
Glendale? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard Glendale was good, too.
Mm-hmm. Glendale's real good.
Van Nuys, I heard they were easy. Nice. Yeah. So I was like, I'll go to Van Nuys, yeah.
I remember I went to driving school one time. Because, like, I think I ran a stop sign in high school, and they're like, go to driving school, and you could get it expunged. And, like, it was just me and one other person there.
Oh, God.
And, like, the other person was talking to, like, the guy that was running the driving school. And, like, after 5 minutes, that person just left from the front door. I'm like, oh, that looked like they were getting ready to gear up for a full day, like I am. And then the guy comes up to me. He's like, all right, listen, homie. You could either stay here and watch, like, 8 hours of videos.
Oh, my God.
Or you can give me, like, $100.
Perfect.
And I could just write you a note that says you were here.
Amazing.
And so I was already stoned out of my mind preparing for 8 hours of like red asphalt or whatever they showed you.
Oh, no.
And so I was like, oh, I don't have it on me. Hold on 1 second. And like I look and I had like $80 on me. I was like, let me go home real quick and get you the rest. He's like, all right, dude, like 80's fine. I'm like, no, I'm going to get it to you. So I go home, I get another $20 and I come home, or I go to the DMV. And then I just give him the 20 thinking I already gave him my $80.
Yeah.
And so I give him the 20. He's like, did you already give me the, I'm like, my pockets are empty. And he's like, all right. And he writes me the thing, I get home and I'm so stoned that I dig in my pockets and I find the other $80.
Wow.
So I shortchanged a bribe.
Wow. You got lucky that he had a bad memory. Was he stoned too?
We must have both been the same kind of stoned.
Yeah.
Because I didn't remember giving it to him and he didn't remember getting it.
That's such an LA story too. Like some shitty con artist guy. Like,
got outsmarted by like a 16-year-old and I didn't even do it on purpose.
It's so LA. You know, like you take like if you ever have to you can do it online and then you just fast forward through all that stupid shit and then you just take the quiz at the end and like Google all the answers if you don't know them.
Oh. I didn't even realize that you could Google.
Oh,
afterwards.
Yeah. I just have a window, like have another window open and then.
Because I remember I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to not pay attention. And the first time that they quiz you on the first chapter, I'm like, I don't know any of these answers.
Yeah, I just Google all the answers. Such a joke. What a farce.
But yeah, all right. So you're at the DMV.
So anyway, yeah. I mean, nothing truly eventful. I made a great TikTok. But it did take a while. Oh, and I saw the zimzer working behind the counter. Like a legit, it was so crazy, dude. A total zimzer. And they were young, so they were like in their 20s working at the DMV. So at first I was like, oh, that's kind of sad. Like, don't give up on your dreams yet, homie. Like,
when you see someone too young in there?
Too young to work. Like, I think 20 to 20, in your 20s, like, you should not be working at the DMV. Unless he's got a band at night or some shit. But I was looking at him and I was like, oh, it's so cool. Like, that generation is like, they're just so whatever. Like, I'm not a girl, I'm not a guy, and fuck you. Don't ask me what like, I was so hoping I would get him, but I didn't. I got like some fat lesbian. But she was very helpful too. But I felt very energy drained. Like, you know, when you get home and you just dwell, you sit in those low frequency places. I had to drink tequila to get over the feeling, the sadness of the DMV.
I'm sorry to hear that, Gene.
Yeah. I felt angry and betrayed by God because I'd wasted a day at a low frequency place like that. Like I was more upset that I had lost a day of my life, you know, where you're just like, that's what I fucking did today. Oh, so fucking mad at that.
All I did was errands? That's bullshit.
It is bullshit. Yeah, I got my, dental update. I got my new crown put in. Very exciting.
Ooh.
Yep. So my face was numb for like, half a day. That was cool.
That's kind of cool. Did you accidentally bite the shit out of the inside of your cheeks?
No, because I've learned the hard way. I've learned to just abstain. Like, don't eat, don't move around.
What's
wait until
self-control?
shit. No. Listen, I've got 1, 2 crowns, now 3, 2 veneers. I've had it all, braces, and I've learned the fucking hard way. But I hate when they try to talk to you while you're in the dental chair, and you're like, bitch, I can't answer you right now. My fucking mouth is open.
Oh,
Anyway, and they're like, like, what are you going to do this summer? And you're like, fucking.
You do the thing where you're like,
I
oh, hold on,
don't
let me
know.
get the spit out. So you like close your lips around the suction thing. And
It's
just,
so
like,
embarrassing. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that thing. I hate when they do that to you. And they're like, no, close your lips. I'm like, no, you fucking close your lips. Why don't you just suction the spit? Don't make me do your job, bitch.
Like, hey, do you fucking floss back here? It's like, hey, how about you fucking clean my teeth?
Why don't you floss my nuts? Do they say that to you? What's your grades? Are you flossing yet?
Yeah, I see, but I'm only flossing like after meals if I feel something. Like it's not like a routine thing in the morning. It's like a as needed type thing. But
I'll bet you Chad flosses.
I have 0 cavities, Christina.
I know. Sometimes it's not correlated.
Because I have very overactive saliva glands.
I'm going to throw up.
As needed. It's needed every day.
Thank you, Chad.
Yeah, every day
Thank
you
you.
eat and it gets in between. So then if you feel something, then as needed, you get it out.
Chris, how often are you flossing?
I almost never floss. And I have never had a cavity. So
Wow.
You can suck my dick.
Wow. Did you hear that? He's
I'm
so
loving
spicy.
this version of
I've
Chris.
never
Texas-
had a cavity either.
Texas Chris
Really?
is like,
Yeah, so it sounds like you've been wasting your time flossing.
no, because I
think
won't.
that's it.
I won't get receding gums or bleedy gums, and it's for your heart health too, because germs get into your gums apparently.
What?
If you don't floss,
get a heart
bacteria goes into your heart and you die of a heart attack. Go ahead and Google it. It's of benefits of flossing. Gingivitis, I'm preventing that as well. No, because it gets all red and bleedy around your teeth if you don't clean the bacteria out.
Prevents tartar buildup.
Tartar.
Prevents bad breath. More effective
Tartar.
than brushing alone. Prevents gum disease.
Yeah, gum disease. Gosh, you guys.
It also feels nice afterwards not having shit between your teeth.
Yeah, you don't want shit between
yeah.
your teeth.
Okay, so you just need to feel good all the time, Chad?
I mean, I'd like to.
He's so
Must
hedonistic
be nice.
on that
Just
hedonic
don't get
treadmill.
shit stuck in your teeth and you're fine.
Wow. Listen, Chris. Texas Chris is a whole new guy. I feel like you've really spread your wings, Chris. You've really got your swag on, and I'm loving this guy. I feel it. I'm liking this guy. He's branched out. He's out there.
I'm just, just not. I'm done with your shit. Is all.
Wow.
Christina's shit or just shit in
I love
general?
it.
Just shit in general, really. I'm not. It's not directed at Christina. So
It's
per
directed
se.
at the staff.
Yes.
Ooh.
He's a real piece of shit. now.
Wow.
Chrissy feisty.
I won't debate you on that one. I've become a real piece of shit.
I mean, even look at this. Look
Yeah.
at this. Look how in focus he is. Look how out of focus we are. This is that's
I'm
not
just
an
making
accident.
sure that people see what they want to see, which is
You gotta admit though, Christina, this version's so much better.
So much better. Like, I feel that so much more exciting because, Chris, you were hiding. And now yourself is out there. And what do you think gave you this new swag?
I don't know. Maybe it's just a new city kind of does that to a person. I think it just kind of I feel like you reinvent yourself every time you move, really, because
that's
you
true.
just kind of you disconnect from previous attachments, and so the idea of yourself you've kind of built up kind of dissipates as you move to a new city because no one knows you, the person you are yet.
That's so true. Yes, you seem more confident here. You seem happier and scrappier.
Definitely scrappier.
Yeah. Well, the other stuff will come along. Once we find you a lady, maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
That would be nice one day. I would
One
love
day.
to have that in my future. And I need to.
I need to what? What?
He accidentally muted his mic. Go ahead, Chris. Finish that thought.
No, I was just saying I need to switch to my fucking angle when I'm on me. That's all.
Oh, he's feisty to himself, too.
Wow.
That's kind of neat. You should see Chris when he's training people. Like we have, we brought Chad on to post-production, and like there's a new guy that's starting over here, and I'm hearing even from Chad, he's just like, man, Chris is just so assertive when he's training people. I love it.
You know what it is?
Okay.
It's like...
I thought I was about to have to talk shit again.
No, dude.
Wow.
I told you, man, I've been Team Chris since the beginning. I've always been Team Chris.
Wow.
Sounds like Chad's shaking his head. It doesn't sound like you're accurately describing what he said.
No, I think...
Yeah, I mean, he can be on your team. It's fine.
He's shaking his head because I'm not, I'm Team Chris over Team Chad.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought you were going to say I was like hazing him or something.
I think, you know what you're like, Chris Larson, is I used to have a dog, our first dog, Fifo. After he would take a shit, he would kick his hind
Already
legs.
loving this comparison.
Oh, yeah, the scoot, right?
He would kick his legs and he would kick the dirt back as if to say, I took a shit, deal with it. I took this shit, deal with it. And that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you're kicking the dirt back at us. And you're like, yeah, you take that dirt, you fucking bitch.
And I think why Chris didn't like me is because I didn't take the shit. I didn't just sit there and throw the shit on me. I'll take that. I kind of flicked it back at him.
Okay. Interesting. You guys need to be in therapy together to deal with your relationship issues. Okay, let's do some follow-ups. God, how does this happen? We get so far.
What's happening?
What's happening? Hot stuff.
All right, here's a follow-up.
Hey, Mommy. This is Vanessa. I'm listening to your latest podcast. First of all, let me say thank you for the Louise Hay reference. I listened to her as well back in the day, and although it was corny, it did change my life. First of all, that's number one. Number two, the schmatza, okay? Blowing the nose in the schmatza, in the T-shirt, you're not the first, and you won't be the last. But
Thank you.
The young man said about the shirt with the chest pocket, right? What you need is a nice denim shirt. In the denim shirt pocket, tissues, little Ricolas, whatever you need, put that in the pocket. But yeah, we've all blown our nose in our dress, Mommy. It's okay. Take care, Mama. Love you.
I love you. And I love your voice because you're one of those old school East Coasters. I just love you. I bet you've lived in the same rent control building since 1985. And you're one of those women that fights back when the landlord changes things. He's not supposed to do that without consent of the community. I like you. And I should get a denim shirt with a pocket. And she said, Ricolas. She said, Ricolas.
Now, she did also say something else, is that front denim pocket, put tissues in there.
Put tissues in there.
So she, even though she is allowing and agreeing with you that, you could blow it, she's still saying, have some tissues to blow into.
I don't have that kind of time. And I don't like my tits looking stupid with tit pockets full of stuff. See, they're already there. And then that's why they don't put pockets on women's tits there, because it just, no. Listen, I'm happy blowing my nose into my schmatza.
But I got an 8-pack of travel tissues for you.
Okay, next coming up, participation trophies, my favorite topic. Hey, Mommy, listening to blah, my mom's at 144, talking about the revelation that the problem with these participation trophies is the pity aspect. May I also say, from personal experience as a kid, it's as much pity as it is humiliation. If you attend one of these events knowing full well you sucked the whole time, and knowing the coaches or whatever thought so too, the audacity of them to pull you in front of the actual achievers and their parents for a shitty pity trophy was heinous. That's right, Mike from Seattle-ish. I agree. And I think if you've had this happen to you as a kid, you know the shit feeling. You're right. You know when you're not doing a good job. You know when you haven't done it well. And to fucking insist it's actually kind of gaslighting, I imagine, for a kid. You're like, no, I sucked at that, right? So you have two choices. You can either reinforce the, yeah, you sucked and have them feel bad or worse, whatever, or gaslight the thing and go, oh no, you did great. And we've all sucked at stuff. I've sucked at stand-up many times. I've sucked at podcasting. I've sucked at everything. And like, okay, so you deal with it and you move on. So I agree. It robs them of the opportunity to feel bad about themselves and to correct it. Yeah, that is the problem. It's fucking embarrassing. Okay. I don't want to hear about elevators anymore. I don't want to hear that. White trash food. Some of my favorite white trash food is Nerve Breaker, McDonald's McDouble, and McChicken smashed together.
Yep, that's called a McGangbang, I think.
Hold on. What's a McDouble? That's beef?
Just like a double cheeseburger.
And a McChicken smushed together. Okay. So that's 2 patties of fake beef and then a disgusting chicken. Okay. Salsa and sour cream mixed together for dip. That's a little vomity. Boiled hot dogs wrapped in cooked ramen. Okay. Okay, that's starch wrapped around a dog. Easy. Pop-Tarts dipped in sweet and sour sauce. That's fucking gross.
Ew.
I don't think so. Thanks, Chris, for these suggestions. Here's some more white trash treats. I have a mother load of disgusting poor recipes, but my top faves in no particular order. Bologna with white bread dipped in canned cream corn. That sounds fucking good.
No, it doesn't.
Can I tell you what
Bologna
I do?
dipped in creamed corn?
This is good. I'll tell you why. You know what I love doing? I get Torchy's tacos here. And then on a real fat girl day, I'll get the queso with the chorizo inside the queso. And then I'll take the tac and just dip it in queso and do it. This is essentially what that is. Bologna with white bread. And then you dip it in canned cream corn. I get it. But he writes all cold. I wouldn't do it cold. I would heat it up.
Wait, so you're just like...
Sounds good.
Oh, yeah, I get it. It's dipping a stiff thing into a liquid thing.
And then the liquid thing makes it like tres leche. You know what I mean? Like it's like... It's an au juice, if you will. An au juice? Is that what that is?
Yeah, au juice.
An au juice. What does au juice mean? Au joie? Is that what it is?
Au jus?
What is it? What's an au jus?
It's just
Au jus.
It's just like meat sauce. It's
Au
like
jus.
like when you cook up a steak or like any type of meat in the pan, and then there's like liquid left in the pan. That's au jus.
Is it?
Au jus?
How are we saying it though, chattels?
Ouija?
It's au jus.
I thought it was au jus.
Au jus.
Chris?
Like French.
Yeah, I think I pronounce it au jus.
Well, let's look it up. We have this device that allows us to know the truth. Au jus.
Spelling it.
A-U.
Yeah, but we got someone
J-U-S.
manning this device.
All right.
That's
okay.
true.
Okay.
Look at Chris. He just kicked his dirt at you. He just kicked.
That was Chad.
That was
Oh,
Chad.
that was Chad? Oh, sorry. You guys are starting to sound alike.
Chad's getting real comfortable.
Let's hear it.
In English, this is generally said as au jus.
That guy was so creepy.
I didn't like that at all.
I didn't like him. In English, this is generally said.
Sounds like I was right though.
Oh, fuck. Man, you are fired up. I'm not even gonna, I don't want to look at you today. You've got all your, you've been lifting? Like, what are you doing?
You taking tea home?
Yeah, like, are you, yeah. It's a little aggressive.
No, just eating right and flexing my muscles. That's all.
Dang. Fuck, never soft, Chris.
Just making up for those beta vibes.
Yeah. Yeah. Good for you. Good for you. No fucking betas here. No limp dicks. No fucking emo Batman.
The Redland skate park, pussy.
No. Nah, dude. No fucking crying superheroes in this place. This is a Maverick zone only. I saw it, Larson. I saw you fucking... I looked over at Chris Larson. We were watching Maverick. And he had on his aviators. And he was just ear to ear, like watching the scenes. Like, you loved Maverick. And I love that you were like... You had your hand over your heart. You were saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I love it. I was happy. It made me happy.
He's just saluting the entire time.
Just saluting the flag.
Took my hat off and just The aviators on the whole time in the
The
dark theater.
whole time. The whole time. And you saluted and you did it. Okay, here's some other nasty shit. This makes me laugh. This is good too. This one. Tuna, noodles, peas, and ranch. Now this person says all cold. I wouldn't go all cold. I would heat the tuna and the noodles and the peas and then keep the ranch cold, personally. This is not totally disastrous.
Wait, hold on. I feel like...
What? This is like potato salad without potatoes.
But I feel like Chase O'Donnell described something
tuna
close
melt.
to this.
Her tuna melt.
No, but she said that she would put tuna like in pasta sometimes and would be like, ew, you nasty as shit. But now we're kind of flipping the tables and be like,
Wow, you have such good recall on like a food conversation we had.
Well, because I remember thinking that was gross as shit too and siding with you.
Yeah.
And now I'm kind of feeling betrayed a little bit.
Remember that time you got fat to get the vaccine early?
How could I forget?
That was the
I'm
best
still
day.
working my way back from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
That was fun.
Yeah, I really wish I knew that everyone else was going to get it like a week after all the fats were going to get it, you know? Because then I just wouldn't have been a fat. I would have.
Do you ever just have, I have a memory, it's like a Rolodex of fun times in my head that like, sometimes I just, I remember good times. That's one of my fun times.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's when you were like,
fat for the vaccine was what, you were your like, fun time?
Yeah, because you were like, not the actual that bit, but you were just like, I have to get to my vaccine weight. Or you kept being like, I have to be morbidly obese. I just think that's such a beautiful, like in the English language, those two words together are hilarious. Morbidly obese. You are so fat that it will cause death. Morbidity. I mean,
yeah, it's
morbidly obese.
You are a problematic version of fat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, what is the word like morbidly? It becomes. Will you Google the word morbid, meaning death? So you're deathly fat. One is deathly fat.
Characterized by or appealing to an abnormal and unhealthy interest in disturbing and unpleasant subjects, especially death and disease.
Hey, that's me.
Oh, so that's just like he's morbid.
That someone is morbid as an adjective.
Or in terms of medicine, of the nature of an indicative or indicative of disease. The treatment of morbid obesity was the example that you used.
It's a thing. It's like that scene in Donnie Darko where she's like the two most beautiful words in the English language, cellar door. I would think it's morbidly obese. Because they really make me happy when they're together. Morbidly obese.
It is a funny combo.
It's gorgeous. Yeah, it's just perfect.
Yeah.
Nadav's been losing a lot of weight though.
No, he looks amazing.
Great.
No, Nadav, listen, Texas has been good for everyone. I think everyone's changed in very positive ways. And I think you look amazing. You're doing great.
Well, I have a hard time with compliments, but I would like to say thank you guys for the nice things.
You got it. Rich crackers dipped in spaghetti sauce. That sounds good as shit. Ritz crackers dipped in spaghetti sauce. Yeah,
but like which spaghetti sauce?
Well, I like white trash. I like ragu or Prego, personally.
Wait, does spaghetti sauce mean red sauce?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I would dip my Ritz crackers in ragu because it's sweet and then the cracker's salty, and then you get a nice combo of both.
Would you ever dip it in like Alfredo?
I'm not a big Alfredo, but I would. Yeah, it's beautiful. What's wrong with a cream? I put cream on anything.
Yeah, a little bolognese.
Bolognese. I like bolognese too. That's good. I could eat that every day of my life. All right.
We got a couple more follow-up voices.
Let's hear it, Mom.
Hey, Mommy Tina and the Booth Boys. This is Micah from Field, Missouri.
Hi,
was watching episode 106, and there were some questions regarding the track and field events in modern Olympics. Just wanted to put a little truth down on it. Shot put is not stupid. To start off, that was a ancient competition where that simulated battlefield tactics of keeping invaders out of your own particular space. Javelin, same thing.
That makes
Not
sense.
Two guys throwing sticks. It's how far you could stab an enemy from far, far away.
I like that.
The pole vault was not in the ancient Olympics. That's more of a modern thing.
Yeah, that one's stupid then.
But the rock carry, that is an old Scottish tradition.
I
where
know.
you could change your border, the border of your lands, by moving a rock the furthest distance.
Okay, who is this guy? Why does he know everything? Did
This nerd reads too much.
Yeah, he just Googled every one of these things and then wants to school me how dumb I am. Yeah, I know. I know that they all have origins, and I'm sure they were very sensible origins. Back in the medieval period, that's how they delineated land. I got it with the rock shit. But this is now 2022, and there's no utility in men carrying rocks around, and therefore it looks silly. And there's no utility anymore in somebody shot putting because it's not a weapon. We don't need it. Okay, we have fucking drones that can drop missiles on people. So, yes, at one time there was utility, and now there is not. God. Quit mansplaining. No, it's like... But let's look up somebody's shot putting again. What the thing with the shot put is that it looks goofy as shit. Remember how they have to do 2 kicky steps back and then they twist around and then they do that? It's just silly. And then that, you mean to tell me in combat, a man is going to stop, twirl around with the thing to his neck. By the time this asshole throws that, he's dead. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're dead by the time someone throws an arrow at you when you're swirling around with your silly little lead ball. Look at these broads. Jesus Christ. These aren't men. They're like, holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's a broad.
These ladies can shoot some put.
Fuck. She's a big old bitch.
Let's take a look at this.
Yeah,
technique.
I know. I'm watching her.
Holy shit. She's got 3 strips on her fingies.
Look at that. Look at the swirl and then the dump.
There you go. She just claimed Scotland.
No, that's lifting the rock. I mean, you lift the rock and then you carry the rock and then, God.
I'm not going to lie. Women's shot put is kind of where it's at.
If they were naked, I still think everybody must compete nude. Just like in ancient Greek times. Then they used to do the Olympics naked because Greeks like to see the athletic bodies. I would like to see the athletic body. I agree. You're allowed to wear a dick cover so that your genitals don't get harmed, but I would like to see everybody nude.
Right, but it's got to be clear. Like see-through.
What do you mean?
Like the see-through loincloth.
I don't have to see his dick necessarily, but I like to see their bodies. They're athletes, you know?
Oh, so just everyone should, like every dude should be shirtless and every girl should be in a bikini? Is that like that kind of deal?
Yeah, it's like the women's volleyball team, the Olympic ones. Remember their bullshit outfits? Google that. That was hilarious. I'm pretty sure they were wearing like really, really not a lot.
Oh, yeah, they say they need it for the sport.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. And this recent one, was it that I'm thinking of?
I'm pretty cool with it.
There was some other thing I was watching, and I'm like, there's no utility.
Oh, it was beach volleyball.
Yeah. Like, she has to wear a thong. How's she gonna? Yeah. So wait, why in regular indoor volleyball you can wear like sensible shorts, but in beach volleyball you must wear a bikini? It's on the beach.
Sand, you know? Sand will get you.
Yeah.
So you gotta keep things tight. You gotta keep things small.
Yeah, like, come on, guys. I think there's a higher chance of getting sand in your cooch and between your tits and everything if it's not covered properly.
And it seems like a nightmare. I mean, imagine like you're all fucking sweaty and playing volleyball, and then like you go for a dive, and then just like every part that sweat like has sand on it. Yeah,
I know.
And that's just like every day. That's every day for you if you're like an Olympic beach volleyball person.
What a horrible Olympic sport. I agree. Like beach volleyball, that's your jam. Like you're always out in the sun. You're always hot as shit. You're always thirsty.
But,
wow.
But it is like
that's
crazy
tough
to watch. Like if you've seen like volleyball tournament, it's just like they jump and shit.
I
like,
know.
It was one of my gigs to like cut like sports highlights of obscure shit. And I had a degenerate gambler friend. He's like, hey, you watch beach volleyball circuit, right? Like Brazil and Puerto Rico's playing. Who do you bet? I'm like, oh, fucking Brazil. They win everything that I have to cover.
Oh.
But like I remember it being like, these are athletes.
Yeah.
The way that they move, like especially in sand.
Yeah, right? And you know how hard it is just to walk in sand? Let alone dive for... I mean, no wonder these bitches are ripped.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Is there a male beach volleyball team or just the hot chicks get to play?
There is a male, but I think it's kind of like inversed in beach volleyball at least, where everyone's kind of more interested in the female beach volleyball.
Yeah, it's one of the few rare ones, eh? Yeah, I don't want to watch these goofballs. Because with those physiques, you're like, why don't you swim or do something? Because your body's kind of built to do other things too.
Why the fuck aren't they in Speedos?
I know. I want to see it.
And why they got shirts on?
I know. And the girls are just wearing bikinis.
Yeah, like look at the difference here.
No clue.
That ain't right.
Makes no sense.
I tell you, Christina, we want equality.
Equality. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. A few more generations, right? Maybe. Who cares? I'll be dead by the time it all happens anyway. What do I give a shit? All right, let's do a follow-up.
All right, last follow-up.
Some long-winded fucking guy telling me about the origins of shot put. God. Unreal.
Hey, Christina.
Hi, buddy.
This is Tyler from Virginia. I'm 24 years old.
Hi, Tyler.
I was just listening to your episode with you and Rob Eiler, and you were talking about how Amazon or delivery employees probably have the worst job, and I can tell you for a fact that is true, especially on days like yesterday when I was listening where it was 104 degrees out here in Virginia. Absolutely a terrible job when you've got all this fucking weather. You bet I'm coming up in May and touch my swamp ass to the fence. Thanks. Have a good day.
Did he say all this fucking leather?
Weather.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's I sure hope you guys get paid well, because that job is a tough gig. A very, very tough gig. You're always outdoors and you're always trying to. I think for me, the worst part of it is how awful it is the first time you find an address. Like the anxiety you get that first time that you have to go to this particular office or something, and you're like, oh God, I gotta leave now. I leave 20 minutes early just to find the fucking building. Like that's every address. Every fucking package, you have to go, okay, it's building this, suite 502. Where the fuck is that? Like the amount of mental energy that must take you, I can't even imagine. And then let alone the physicality of getting in and out of the truck and the heat and then dogs and people being rude to you or whatever. I think that's the hardest gig. I mean, a garbage man too, it seems really, really rough. You're waking up at the crack of dawn. And the smells, but I imagine you get used to the smells and the gross stuff. At least you're probably done at a reasonable hour with your work. But that one seems really, really tough. Any construction job, any outdoors job, my goodness.
Yeah, I always tip delivery people like
all the time.
The biggest option, just because this fucking sucks for whoever's doing
all the time. Even Postmates, you're like, oh my God, you poor thing. Just to give me my lazy fat ass. My fucking tacos, you define me. Yeah, it was so nice. That's so nice. Service industry. Poor people. My God. All right, let's do some Pajitsky effects. You guys know I love those. Let's find out how dumb.
Pajitsky effect.
How dumb I am. How dumb other people are.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, Jeans.
Boys. I'm calling in with a mom hack. So I have a 19-month-old who's obsessed with white rice. He loves it so much. He eats it all the time. And I've just been giving it to him in his plate or in his bowl and just letting him figure it out. But then it ends up on the floor, it ends up in his hair, it ends up on his clothes, and it just sticks to everything, and it drives me crazy. Well, I recently figured out that I'm an idiot and that they have these things called rice ballers. So I got on Amazon, got a rice baller tool, and it's perfect. The perfect size for his little mouth. It mostly makes it all the way to his mouth. Sometimes he crushes it, but for the most part, he does a really good job. It saves me energy of picking it out of the carpet. It's fantastic. Love you, Mommy.
Oh, yeah.
A rice ball.
Rice ballers. Asian people use this to make little tiny rice balls.
That is not what I thought it was going to look like. I thought it was going to look like one of those ice cream scoops.
So did I. But then I remember I've seen this shit before. Yeah, makes them all cute and tiny and shit.
Oh, you can make them in the shape of Hello Kitty. That's pretty neat.
They love that. Asians love making things tiny and cute. God bless them. They're always making tiny shit on TikTok. Like miniatures.
Yeah, like the miniature
they love
kitchens.
It.
They make like tiny omelets.
They love tiny things. Why do Asians love tiny things? They love miniatures of stuff. That's so funny. Whenever I go to Japantown with my kids when we travel, yeah, let's see it. The reason behind the cuteness culture. That is true. They appreciate cuteness. Even I was watching a special on a dog groomer in Japan, like the most famous dog groomer in Japan. And he was saying that the United States has a different ethic of what's cute versus what's cute in Japan. So when he cuts the dogs in Japan, the heads tend to be round, cute and fluffy and round. Everything is rounded. And then in the U.S., it's a totally different look. We like our dogs to look. Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh, kawaii. The science of kawaii. That's what they say. That's how they say it. Kawaii. Okay, so let's see it.
In Japan, kawaii,
it's not kawaii. It's kawaii. Say it right.
I think it's the language that I grew up with. I don't think I could pronounce things like that. Kawaii. In Japan, kawaii. Kawaii, the love of cuteness, is both culture and science, and it's taking over the world.
Okay, we'll get to the heart of it. Oh, cute. Okay, go down. The reason these girls are wearing such outfits, the word kawaii, basically. Yeah, we know that. Fucking get to the meat. The articles, the first 2 paragraphs are just set up. Historically, the rise of cuteness goes back to the 1970s with an emergence of a new style of cute writing practiced by teenage girls who began to use mechanical pencils. These produced much finer lines, blob and traditional characters, emojis caught on, magazines and comics. So, Hello Kitty caught on. Okay, other cute dolls followed. There's Mario, Nintendo. Yeah, okay. It's expressed in many ways. Women and men partake of the culture of cuteness. Men shave their legs to mimic a pubescent look, while singers and actors often have longer hair. Studies found that Japanese women prefer the, quote, cute look of a childish round face with large eyes that signify innocence. In fact, some women attempt to change the size of their eyes by wearing large contact lenses, large eyelashes, strong eye makeup, and surgically modify their eyelids. This is true. I've heard of this. Well, look, we do it in the West, too, whether or not you know it. Blonde hair mimics what? Youth, right? When little creatures are young, they have fairer hair. We like to have big eyes, too, big lips. Look at the Kardashians. Same shit. Modifying, right? It's all sexual cues, right? So that you want to get fucked. Hey, Hello Kitty toilet. You want to take a shit on Hello Kitty?
Hey, piss in here.
Hey, piss in the cat's face. Pikachu, take a poo, Pikachu. There he is.
Take a shit in my mouth.
Hey, what are those called? Those ladies, the madams?
Come
on,
geishas.
Man, I'm so dead. Yeah, geisha.
Smart Chad came up with that.
Smart Chad. I bet Chad's been to Japan.
I have.
Fucking nailed it, Gene.
I'm big in Japan. Hey, Tokyo. Hey, you been to Tokyo?
Yep.
Of course. And I even bet that you read a little bit of kanji.
I don't, actually.
You speak a little.
But I do read Murakami, the Japanese novelist.
Okay. See, I don't even know that reference, but okay. And so how long were you in Tokyo for?
I was in Tokyo for, I think, 3 days. The rest of the time I was in Kyoto.
I was going to say Kyoto. I knew that you would go. I was this fucking close to going. And then you went to Kyoto because you're not into the big city life. You wanted to see like the gardens and the nature of Kyoto. Is that right?
Yeah, I do like the big city life, but I also like seeing, I don't know, like you said, the gardens and the temples. But then I couch surfed on the inner coast in like a small fishing village and kind of like stayed with locals there for the rest of the time. I took a bus out. Like across Japan.
I stayed with locals they taught me their language and I gave them rice bowls.
We made brooms for 30 days in a row.
I taught them English and they taught me how to love.
I got paid in fish and I paid in fish back.
I fell in love. What was her name? Her name was Mieko. My first Japanese love.
Yeah, exactly.
And I wanted to marry Mieko. But her father forbade our love because I was a white guy. A guaylo.
January 17th. Today's entry.
And that's when you joined the Yakuza, right, Chad?
Yeah, I got all these tats I can't show.
All these koi fish on your back?
Exactly.
And then I got a tattoo of a koi. Oh, remember when that was a big thing, that koi fish? Oh my God, how embarrassing.
Hell yeah, dude.
God. So you went to, did you meet a girl in Japan?
I was actually, that time I was traveling with a girl that I was currently with.
Yeah. And she was how much older than you?
No, this one was, actually she was younger. Than me. Yeah.
Okay. And what was her story?
Her
She's a student?
story,
Was
she
she
was a student. I met her at my university, and then we traveled together.
Traveled together. Okay. So she was your student?
No.
Just a student.
I was also a student at that time.
Oh, how romantic. So how old were you? This was college times?
I was 25.
Summer lovin' happened so fast.
Wait, no, I was 23.
You're 23 and she was in college and you guys were like, let's go to Japan.
Let's just like travel and see the world together.
Let's like see the world together. It's very romantic.
It was.
Yeah, and especially with a college sweetheart. Now, did you have intentions of taking it further?
Yes.
And what happened?
It just kind of all fell apart.
What happened?
As they do.
Gosh.
It was a very complicated relationship, I will say that.
Meaning she was crazy or?
I think we were both crazy and not ready for that.
Gotcha.
I think we both probably had ideas that we would take it further, and then just youth, immaturity on like both sides kind of got in the way.
Yeah.
Of that.
That makes sense. That happens.
Mature Chad, huh?
Let me tell you something. Chad is mature. And I also feel like he's got these, not Bukowski vibes, but like, he's got like deep writer guy vibes. You know, like he writes, he's a thinker. He's a thinker and a sitter and a yeah, he's got stuff going on. Chad's seen some shit.
I do write.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah.
Poetry?
No, not poetry.
Thank God. I was going to have to fire you.
I mean, I do write songs, so that's
good.
sometimes
Yeah.
poetry-esque.
Yeah, you have written poems.
Yes, he's very emo.
Yeah, in the past, but like, every young person tries it out, right?
Not Nadav.
No, wasn't a poem guy. Never? I wrote raps.
My money don't jiggle jiggle. It folds. I will pay you. I will give you $1,000 to perform one of your most embarrassing raps, Nadav.
$1,000?
On your mom's house.
I mean, like, I made a music rap video.
No, I want to see you
school.
live. I want to see you perform.
I mean, I could perform that song. It was about my Judaic studies teacher, Mr. Lewis.
No, that sounds too like other directed. I want to hear the song where you think you're cool. You're like, my name is Nadav and I'm here to say I love Fruity Pebbles or whatever. Yeah.
Naughty. Better than a boat, call me Illuminati.
Oh my God. Yeah, like I would rather hear 10 Chad songs than one rap.
Does that count though? Do I get $1,000 now?
No. I want a full performance. A full performance, like start to finish.
God,
song.
I already feel my face getting hot.
Dude, my face is getting hot from that.
So embarrassing. So fucking embarrassing. Oh, so embarrassing.
No, yeah. I mean, I went through a phase where I would just write battle raps on my friends' Facebook walls.
Stop. I'm going to throw up from embarrassment.
Yeah, it was rough. It was a rough period.
Is that where you came up with the name Naughty Nadavi?
Yeah. It was my rapping name. It was between that and Unsinkable Titanic.
Oh. Man.
No, yeah. That was super fucking fun back when I was young, dude.
God, I just want to delete 7th grade through like 9th grade, 6th through 9th grade. Could we just delete?
Well, I think you're lucky because back then there wasn't a digital record. Like, you didn't have access to that. But, like, every now and then, like, you remember, like, there was a thing called Live Journal back when I was in middle school where you would literally just write diary entries for the internet to read. I remember, like, I read one of mine. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I was so angsty. It's rough. It's really rough.
Yeah, because even as a fully developed adult who performs for a living and who has slowly built a resilience and a resistance to outside criticisms and I really, like I said, it takes time to develop that thick skin where you really don't care so much what other people think. But I could not imagine being a forming person and then putting something on the internet and then reading those comments as a teenager, as a tween. It has got to be so gutting. Ugh, because you don't know that people they're just projecting their own stuff onto you. It's not even about you. It's their own shit. You don't, oh God. I'm not going to let my kids on fucking Instagram or none of it.
You have to. Because then they're going to be the weirdo that isn't on there.
Yeah, but you know what? They're going to be cool because they're cool and they're hot. My boys are going to be fucking attractive. They're so rad already. They'll be like, what's Instagram? It's fucking lame anyway. Nah.
Wait, so if you find out that they made an account, would you be like, hey, you got to deactivate?
It folds.
Like, would you make them delete it?
I don't know. I'm not going to go that far, but I don't know yet. I'm going to see how they are. But listen, as an adult, like I said, as a fully formed adult, sometimes I go on that cesspool of the internet, like Twitter, and you're just like, fuck. If I were young, if I were 20 and reading the stuff people wrote to me, to somebody else, I would just be shaking in my boots. I'd be so scared, so reduced to nothing. It's just terrible. Well, I'm serious. It's terrible. This shit people say.
Yeah. It's soul melting.
God, yeah. And it's just this garbage, just garbage.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm feeling myself too much and I'm feeling too confident, I'll just go on my Facebook wall and just do a couple big scrolls. So you go all the way down to the beginning, like, there it is. There's the stuff that needs to bring me back down to earth.
It's pretty horrible. And, even as a performer, like, you haven't made it until you've got haters. If everybody loves you, you're not even a dent in show business. So, it's, oof, boy, oh boy, it takes a minute to get over. Thank God. I can't imagine being a Kardashian. I really can't. The amount of hatred and love they get. Whew. Anyway. All right. Well, let's do, could we do one Pajitsky effect and then we'll get out of here and have a weekend. It's the weekend for us.
Oh my God. I cannot wait to see what this one is.
Oh.
Hey, Mommy, this is Riley from Missouri.
Hi, Riley.
I feel pretty stupid. I got a Pajitsky effect. I was just getting ready for bed, and I was taking my shirt off and realized that I didn't shower today, and I have really bad BO.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got into bed sad, smelling myself, but realized, hey, deodorant can be more than just for the morning when you're getting ready for the day. I can put it on anytime I have BO, even at night, so I don't have to sleep in my bad smell. So that's what I did. Thanks, Mommy. Talk to you later, Gene.
All right, that was better than I was expecting.
That is so true. And it is a revelation when you realize you can apply that stuff any time of day. Do you know what you can also do? You can change your socks. I come home.
That's a gangster move.
Yeah. I come home, I take off everything, and put on a whole new layer of home clothes, my home schmata. And I'm like, I don't have to wear these same socks. I'm not relegated to the socks that I put on in the morning. And like, I have to see my whole day through in these one pair. I don't have to do that. You don't have to just put it on once in the morning. And that's all the deodorant I'm allowed to have.
But something there, I feel like almost a shower is the move there. Because then I'd be freaked out. Like you put on deodorant and then like, I don't know if this guy sleeps with a shirt on or a shirt off. But then like you have like deodorant stuff that's on your sheets.
Oh.
And then you definitely have to like clean that before your next sleep.
Maybe. If he's got white, I have white sheets, so I don't have that problem. What color are you wearing?
No, I got white sheets too, but it's still like it's a texture thing. Like imagine you're rolling around in bed and all of a sudden you like feel a waxy spot.
I think because you sleep in the nude. I don't sleep in the nude, so it wouldn't bother
but I
me.
feel like a lot of guys sleep shirtless.
You guys sleep shirtless?
Sometimes.
Most of the time. Shirtless.
Yeah, so does my husband. That's true. My husband uses spray deodorant sometimes. You could do that instead.
That is a better option. Like if you're
spray.
Does he have Axe deodorant spray?
No, you know what he wears? It's so good. He wears that what's like the typical brand? It's red, it's white, it's like the most
Old Spice?
But like the Bear Love brand. My friend Shauna bought it for him as a joke. And it smells so good. I was like, babe, what are you wearing? I love this. And he's like, it's like bear flavored. Yeah, Bear Love. It's so good. I'm like, you have to keep buying Bear Love. I'm so into this smell.
Oh, that's what I have.
Oh, see?
Bear Glove.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was Bear Love. It's just for gay guys. Big, hairy gay guys who fuck. Bear Love. It's Bear Glove. Why would it be called Bear Glove? Gloves don't happen on bears. It's Bear Love.
Bear Love does sound like the right move, though.
Yeah. Did you know it was Bear Glove, Chad?
No, I just saw that it was green and had bear something on it.
I want the one with the bears on it, dog.
No, what probably happened was my mom probably bought it for me one time, and I just kept buying it just because.
Bear Glove. It's a mystery. All right. Oh, my ass hurts. Okay. Well, I'm going to go. I'm going to go do my thing and stuff like that. And we're going to say goodbye. And I love you. I love you. That's what Louise Hay says at the end of her thing. Okay, until next time, stay cool, moms. Bye. Hi, Mommy. Thank you for watching that episode. Did you like what you see? I hope you did. So why don't you subscribe? Just click the subscribe button and, hit the notification bell so you can get notified. And also, why don't you watch another video? Watch one of these. You know what I'm saying? Like right here, down there, whatever. There's so much stuff, bro. I make these all the time for you to watch. That's why I'm here. I love you.